assistance to employees impacted by COVID-19. That's Charlie, India.
I'm like super influenced by these other trades. Should I exit my long position and go short? I don't know. Oh, I'm in a different account though. That 50 moving average that I like moved in. Look at the number of times that it topped with lower successive highs. Well, let me pull you up a 1 minute chart of Microsoft. Look at the lower successive highs here we've got on Microsoft. There's one, there's one, there's one, you know, and then it started moving down. Missed my opportunity today. Well, I'm out of my other trade, but I knew I should have reversed it. Ah! Oh no! Was that it? That was my opportunity.
There it was. That was your 6 of 6, Peter.
Oh. See, I was distracted because I was in the opposite trade.
ALLY, Ally Financial at the highs now, 1842, up about 9%. Alpha Lima Lima Yankee, June 20 call sweep now in ALLY.
AMD dropped. What happened here?
Yeah.
AMU didn't move. SPY didn't drop that much.
Looks like the first 5 minute. First 5 minute candle in a while that the SPY's made a new low on.
ZFGN getting a pop here on volume. Zulu Foxtrot Golf November.
So. Wow, 100,000 shares.
Chris, that's an old one, but I've always enjoyed that one as well. It's very random, though. Where did that come from? Sorry, and I missed your question, Master Chief. You're asking my entry? Well, I was long from 180.50 a while ago. And then I took some partials up here at 181, and then I got stopped out of the rest. Just saying, but I knew I should have exited and reversed my position to go short. Yeah, well, yeah, Master Chief. Okay, trying to force my hand here, eh? I feel that pressure now to take.
Don't give in, Peter.
It's very specific though, right? Like that's a recipe for disaster. If I have to find a short trade on Microsoft in the last 30 minutes, right? Like that's a pretty specific thing that you're looking to try and do.
Yeah. That is definitely not
U.S. State Department
that
spokesperson says U.S. decision on Hong Kong autonomy is highly important. Says sees bipartisan consensus on the Hong Kong issue.
Bipartisan consensus on the Hong Kong issue. Consult the 8-ball? Well, the 8-ball hasn't always been telling me things I want to hear. How about Magic 8-ball, should I take a short trade on Microsoft today before the close? See, cannot predict now. 8-ball's not talking to me anymore. Please, Magic 8 Ball, I need your help.
It's
Should I take a short trade on Microsoft? Before the close? Oh no, I flipped it over first. Outlook not so good. Well, it's the Magic 8 Ball. It's telling me to be careful. Woe be unto he who does not listen to the Magic 8 Ball, so... Why am I am frozen. There we go. I'm back.
yeah, my camera is chopping around too, it seems like. SPY just lost the 20 on the 2-minute.
Yeah. Yeah, Simmer, I'll just keep asking till I get the answer I want. That's that sounds like a good plan. Well, look, the Magic 8 Ball was right. Thank you, Magic 8 Ball. Love you. Chris, you've got some random things going on today. What guy looking at a fireplace? Right. AJ, yes, I do think that the tiered is still your best bet, even at low sizes. That's my view, because you still pay anything below 100 shares, you're just going to pay a flat 35 cents. And I buy partial below 100 shares every day. But overall, it's still the better deal for me.
I'd agree with you too that IB's tiered program is probably the best commission structure out there for day traders. So,
Tim, you doing?
been a frustrating afternoon.
CREX, Creative Reality is getting a pop here.
Good
on
morning,
some
but a
volume,
frustrating
probably Romeo
afternoon.
Echo X-ray.
Why a frustrating afternoon?
$2.62 on CREX.
Just not getting my setups that I want, that you're looking for. You know, you come in and you want to take 1 or 2 trades, good solid setups, but it just doesn't want to give it to you. But at least this morning was a good day. So
All right. Oh, look at the Microsoft's pulling up here right now. This is AMD and are the markets. So those two typically follow what the market's doing, or perhaps arguably lead the market in what it's doing. Based on what I'm seeing, it does look like everything wants to go a little bit higher. I'm not that good at staying still, so I'm frozen again. What is going on today? There we go, we snapped back in.
I don't know why that is.
Well, if I'm looking a little wonky to all my friends on YouTube, it's my camera seems to be freezing. I'm not sure why. So apologies for that. You always do horrible, Ryan, when the SPY is dropping at the open. It's hard to, Ryan, if you're saying that all your red days happen when the SPY is dropping at the open, that's maybe hard to create a complete pattern off of that, I would suggest, because that happens so often, right? It's rare that the SPY just shoots up off the open, especially in the last 6 months. It may gap higher, but I think almost every day at the open it pushes down. Almost every day. Not every day, but a lot of them. So
Yeah, definitely.
oh, and the SPY is reaching for new heights here. Over 302 now. That's over yesterday's high. Oh, look at my Microsoft. It's going up. Shame I got stopped out.
Yeah, just everything made a bounce off of it. Running up and running up.
Indeed, a lot of running up. All right, well. Yeah, Ryan, I mean, you know, we are generally in a, you know, and it's still a down market if you look at, let me pull up the daily here, right? I mean, yes, we've been going up for the last month, but it's in a broader, you know, trend down from those highs. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's tough to know where the market's going to go. If I pull up a weekly, you know, I always look at the weekly chart and I say, look at these ramps, how it's sort of come up and down and then back up and down and back up, and, you know, and it's had this pattern. So it's reasonable to expect it to keep going up, but will it, with this drop being so much bigger than the previous ones, you know, is there another down before it goes back up? I got to think that there is. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't know. That's why I just take it day by day, because I really don't know. I'll admit, I'm still looking for a short on Microsoft, even just a scalp I can take. I can't help it.
You're going to try to force that, aren't you?
I know and I know I'm doing it, and that's why it feels very dangerous.
At least you were aware of it. You're aware of it, so.
It's like with every penny tick on Microsoft, I'm like, oh, can I just get a couple of cents here to say I can get a green short trade on it? But it's not worth it. At this point, with 16 minutes left in the day, I'd have to play like an Eamon extreme reversal.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're
SPY
well over
went
the.
for.
Sorry. Microsoft.
SPY went to make a new high of the day, so.
Yeah, I know it's up there. Master Chief, the Microsoft's been over the 200 on the daily like forever. So yeah, that isn't a guide for me. But the SPY is over that 200 in the daily, so it's there's a potential for it to continue here. Microsoft feels like it's eager to get red to green. It's only got another 13 cents to go. A little We'll see though. Oh, here we go. See? Boppity bop. That may be my opportunity if there is one. A bounce off of the previous day close.
Day close.
Yeah, there's nothing on the bid side. You have to remember when we closed yesterday, we actually closed from the top side, right? Pushing down into it. Today we're coming up on it from underneath, so totally different scenario compared to the last few days that I've been trading Microsoft.
Here. The whole market right now seems to be pushing up. Airlines are starting to recover. Hotels.
Microsoft is green by a penny. Here we go. I did it. Oh,
here's your chance.
I'm covering. Stop at break even. Come on, Microsoft. Give me some more. Give me some sugar. Here we go. Oh, this is tight. I don't like this. This is talk about forcing a trade. There we go. Come on.
I'm really amazed you took that trade.
I take another partial. Move my stop again. Here, let me just talk about a really bad trade. Actually, here, I don't normally. Whoops, no, I just took my crosshairs off. I didn't want to do that. Still watching it. Chart area, config, blah blah blah. So here's my trade. But look at how like I really just went for a hey, it popped off of that previous day close. I took it short, and I was really just looking for this like little momentum play.
Getting it at the moving average.
Yeah. I take another partial here.
This is kind of one of Amen's extreme reversals if you look at the 5 minute.
It's exactly sort of what I was playing, basically. I mean, I just, I knew it had a level there, and it hesitated for a moment. I waited to see if the SPY was going to push down, and then I just like, oh, what the heck. Let me just move my, I move my stop down just by a penny, just to give myself a little bit of room in case it pops on me.
You got 5 minutes, got a 200 or a 50 something coming across at 181.15.
Yeah, I see that on the 5 minute chart.
Yeah.
I know.
I think
Master Chief.
down there.
Oh, I'm being admonished by Master Chief that you are correct, sir. You are correct. This is for entertainment purposes.
Yes, you don't want to do this.
This is not what I recommend to anybody, but it's hard to say that when it works, isn't it? People are going to think, oh,
It's
look how easy it is.
entertainment.
All you have to do. Oh, I think I might have missed. Oh my God! Oh my God!
There it is.
That was terrible. Look at that fill. Look at where I got
Oh,
filled.
look at that fill. That's a cake trade for me, for you, Peter.
Oh my God, that's exactly
Tons
what
of
happened to me
volume just
yesterday.
came in.
It's exactly what happened to me yesterday. Okay, so there's your warning, kids. That actually wiped out all of the profits on the trade. Wow. And I had like almost no shares left, but because it popped so violently and my partials were so small.
Man. Right as they came in, the fans on my computer kicked on.
Oh man, that was terrible. Well, that wasn't fun. I had a little bit of profit in it, and then it took it all away. Oh, now it's coming back again. Yeah. Yeah, blimey. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's just mean and nasty.
Did that happen? Did yesterday happen right at the 10-minute mark too, or was it later when it did that crazy spike on you?
I think it was a little bit later, but it's a good question. I don't remember offhand now. Oh man, I don't even want to see that on my chart. Take it off. You're upsetting me. Take it off. There. Ugh, and I had some profit in it. I was very happy until that pop, and then I wasn't. Yeah, Valentin, it could be what happened. I should have paid attention maybe to that 10-minute mark and taken the trade off. I was just doing it to prove a point, and I guess I got the point proved to me.
Yep.
I'm lucky. I'm lucky.
Yeah,
that
the
I
trade
came out
imbalance at 350.
I'm lucky that I came out with some green, but it's literally it's like it's almost nothing. It's pretty much after commissions. That's probably a red trade.
Yep. 1350. You got to keep that in your back of your mind now, Peter.
Yeah, I guess.
Because they're saying yesterday, same thing.
Was it? Okay. I'll have to go back and look
Yeah.
at my journal, but let's see here. Let's see.
One's in the chat are saying 15, 50. Wonder if SPY's going to test the pre-market high. It's about 60 cents away right now.
Yeah, they're right. Actually, it was exactly at 350 when it happened yesterday too. Interesting. And the first on Thursday when I took the trade, I was going back through my journal. I actually took it after the pop. It did the exact same thing, big pop up, but I took it short after that pop because it was moving down prior to that, and that's when I got the opportunity. That's interesting. Anyways, oh well. Hey, I guess
You're right.
green is
Hilton,
green.
rocket launch day.
Yeah, I'll have to make a note of that. All right, indeed, they're starting to. They're starting to get ready. They got a T countdown here for this SpaceX launch. I'm not sure if any of you guys are watching this on YouTube. It's quite. We'll see what happens. It's significant.
What time is the launch at?
Well, 39 minutes and 40 seconds from now.
All right. So about 4:30-ish.
Yeah.
Airlines popped with the SPY. A couple good moves out of.
Magic 8 Ball. Should Matt A swing his small Boeing position overnight? Matt, the Magic 8 Ball says, my reply is no. I want to be clear that I take no responsibility for the whatever the Magic 8 Ball says. I can only read you the results. So I don't know whether that's the right answer or not, but that's what the Magic 8 Ball says.
A good thing or a bad thing?
Yeah, well, you make your choice as to whether to listen to it or not. It's BA does look strong into the close here. I'll say that. All right, well,
Could be
We'll
a very, very interesting day tomorrow.
we'll see, Matt,
Maybe we
tomorrow
won't
morning.
get the huge
Sorry.
gap up. Hopefully, we won't get a huge gap tomorrow.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, basically, in Matt's case, we'll see whether you owe the Magic 8 Ball. I don't know, some Magic 8 Ball polish. I'm not sure what the Magic 8 Ball would want, but or if it owes you a drink.
Yeah.
I said Boeing is looking strong into the close here, though. I don't know. That's why I don't swing things. I'm very upset by that wick out that I got, like right at the top of that whole candle, and that just completely sucks. Should have.
Yeah, swing trading's difficult. I can do long term and then short term, but just a week or two, that's kind of tough on me.
Yeah. Robin, I haven't watched that interview with my buddy A-Dog yet, but
It's good. It's a nice quick call. It's about 4 or 5 minutes. So
cool.
it was good to hear from him.
Yeah. Cool. So they say, space, you're long since 1701. I see. There was sort of it was sort of consolidating here before it popped up. You figure, Dave, that all the space stocks are going to get a little pop here as the rocket prepares for launch?
Yeah. Hopefully everything goes well.
Yes, I certainly hope so. Seems like they have things too close to the launch pad, but I guess they know what they're doing. They just had a shot of the rocket from, I guess, an overhead camera, and there's like a warehouse sitting down there with a bunch of stuff sitting outside it. I'm like, I don't know, isn't that in the blast zone?
Yeah.
I guess it won't get blown away or incinerated or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, there's the bell.
There it is.
That's the day. Wow, a little bit of a
I didn't
quiet
see
one
much
this
on
afternoon.
earnings this afternoon.
No, there's not a lot going on.
I mean, even tomorrow morning,
But we do have some stuff happening in the room, Mike, if you want to tell us about it.
yes. So, tonight, this evening at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have Nada who's coming in. She's a friend of Andrew's up in the British Columbia. She's going to talk about mindfulness. We're staying on that for the next couple weeks, it seems like. But it's good. Just like Peter went into the Microsoft trade knowing that he was forcing the trade, it's good to know where you sit so that you can manage it and put the stuff, put rules or expectations within that perspective of it. So she'll be talking about that and some ways to improve your life outside of trading as well as inside of trading. So if you never studied it, researched it, or looked into mindfulness or anything like that, it'll be a good class. I highly encourage you to come today and join us in the webinar room. Next week, we got Trader Mind Fitness, so that'll be a good class as well. And then yesterday, we did Module 4, Mindfulness in Trading. Sorry, I ran a little bit long, a lot of information in there. We got started a little bit late, but hopefully you enjoyed it. It was a good lead-in into what Nada is going to be talking about today. Next week, Dr. Katz is going to be talking about how to cope with anxiety. So when you get all crazy in there, how you can calm yourself down when anxiety starts to take over. And then if you have not already done so, you can join us, our Talk with Traders podcast that we have on your favorite podcast device, Spotify, Captivate, iTunes, Overcast, Castro. We just released, Brandon D has one out there, and then we'll be releasing another one shortly. So set your alert so that you know when they get released. And then for our traders that are out there on YouTube, if you'd like to give us a shot, we have a 1-week trial for $24. If you use the code ClosingBell24, highly recommend that you sign up for that over the weekend, right before the onboarding class. That way you can come to the class, you can see what the community is all about, and then you have a full week of trading that you can participate with us. For members out there, if you'd like to upgrade your membership, or if you are looking to sign up, you can use the code podcast for 40% off our lifetime membership. And that, I think, covers it for this afternoon. So, and then there's, if you check out.
I'm on mute.
Oh, you were talking, Peter.
I'm busy talking to myself.
I was wondering why it was quiet.
Yeah. So there's a couple of things that are coming up with earnings at the close. So Workday and NTNX, which we have traded occasionally, are both reporting. I see the earnings are out on both of those. Looks like there's a sales beat barely on Workday, but they missed their earnings. Again, not by much, so the numbers are pretty close. NTNX beat on revenue, missed on earnings, so a little mixed results there. HPQ, we don't normally trade because it doesn't do much. They're reporting after the close, but that's about it. That's about it. What's happening tomorrow morning on earnings?
Yeah.
We haven't actually had any earnings. Dollar Tree is reporting early tomorrow morning at 7:30. And Dollar General occasionally can trade, could be a trade worth watching, but we'll see based on what the earnings are and whether we get any pre-market activity. That's about it. That's about it.
Yep, I don't see anything else.
So, all right then. Well, with that, we'll let everybody go watch the historic launch of the SpaceX rocket. We'll see what happens there. And And wish them well. Hopefully everything is successful anyways. And thanks for joining us here on YouTube. If the session was of value, then please give us a like. And we will see you again tomorrow at the
Thank you,
close.
everybody.
Yeah, and the pre-market show, as we always do, at 8:30 live here on YouTube. Take care, everybody. Have a great evening.